With faith and patience, all things are possible. Like a seed germinates in fertile ground, bursting through the soil, growing into a sapling, taller still into a strong tree, extending branches, producing blossoms, yielding fruit when given sufficient water, nutrients and love. So too, our very own Sri Sathya Sai Baba Center of Toronto, York sprouted, grew and continues to flourish. Today, we joyously celebrate the 10th anniversary of our divine home at 40 Voyager Court, which Swami lovingly blessed us with. We share our humble beginnings with you and relive this blessed journey.
Like Mother Ishwarama had requested of young Satya to build schools, hospitals, and provide water for all, Swami's divine will has similarly prevailed here in our center. It all began with a mother's sincere wish and a son's firm commitment. Upon visiting the center at York University in the 1980s, a sentimental moment was shared between mother and son before she returned to India. Dayal, I'm very touched with the center, and I want you to promise me to find a permanent home for the center. And so, a promise was given and a seed germinated. The strong conviction to fulfill his mother's wish led to 2 viable properties, and thus, a journey was undertaken in November 1999, first to his earthly mother for her blessings, and then to our Divine Mother in Prashanti Nilayam, with drawings in hand, seeking Swami's guidance. As the Lord wills, following a Khan bhajan, and on the last day of his visit, Brother Dayal, along with Satya Poddar, were in the ashram. Swami called for an interview and said, "So you are here to fulfill your mother's wish?" One of those properties was blessed by Swami, however, with an additional instruction to use it for a school. This vision was also presented to Swami for his blessing, and instructions to find another location for the center. Swami, with the undeniable love of 1,000 mothers, embraced Brother Dayal in a light hug, placed a clove in his mouth, and spoke words which resonate to this day. "Make this happen. I love you. I bless you. I will always be with you. And I know you can do it." Watered with Swami's love, the seed sprang strong roots. 8 years later, the voyage led to 40 Voyager Court North, and construction began. And there, the little sapling burst through the earth, green and full of promise. Materials were sourced, arches were built and transported, and even though some challenges were faced during construction, there was a firm belief held by our founding members and so many others who worked tirelessly and selflessly. Thus, everything grew with one ongoing theme: love and unity amongst our brothers and sisters. From the minutest tasks to the hugest decisions, marble selection, tiles, lighting, flooring, our Sai family rallied together as one, building, collaborating, beautifying our divine home, our own abode of peace, our very own Prashanti. Members of our congregation prayerfully scribed Lakita Japam on pages upon pages, infusing the divinity from their beating hearts into each word, each syllable, Om Shri Sai Ram, which were then devoutly placed beneath the consecrated murtis of Lord Ganesh and Shirdi Sai. The solid marble murtis, though heavy at first and hauled in using a crane, seamlessly slid into perfect positioning on the altar, appearing to stream light from within, radiating outwards in every direction towards us all. Then our beloved Swami graced the altar. Blissful, compassionate Swami, serene, smiling. Inauguration Day, for the occasion of Swami's birthday in November 2008, a day forever etched in our memories, Swami was reverentially welcomed into our center. His all-powerful, encompassing being reverberated across the building then, as it surely does now, a timeless promise of his pure love, pulling us towards him with his intense, magnetic presence. through a myriad of spiritual and service activities, chanting the name of the Lord in heavenly bhajans, distributing food and care packages to the homeless, bringing good cheer through songs to seniors, helping the environment by planting trees, spreading Swami's teachings in our annual Walk for Values. Our children, young adults, and all the members have the precious opportunity to serve God and others. Each experiences spiritual transformation in their own individual way, while bringing awareness to the need for positive change and inclusion, caring for, sharing, and fostering the oneness of humanity. As Swami's mission unfolds, we have had the honor of hosting and learning from worldwide members of our organization and others committed to creating a loving world. Here we take a few moments as we receive kind greetings from a few of them.
With love, reverence and gratitude, I offer my prayerful pranams at the divine lotus feet of our dearest, loving and omnipresent Lord Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Dear brothers and sisters, loving Sai Ram to all of you, my hearty congratulations to all of you on the 10th anniversary of the inauguration of Sri Satya Sai Baba Center of Toronto, York. I have fond memories of my visit to the center. I felt Swami's presence and I felt His divine love. I pray to Swami to bless all of you to be instruments of His divine love. Swami says purity is enlightenment and unity is divinity. Let us all strive hard to live in unity so that we experience divinity. Let us get rid of our negative qualities and impurities so that we have purification of the heart and attain enlightenment. May the Satya Sai Baba Center of Toronto, York become an ideal Satya Sai Center, a center of excellence which helps spiritual seekers to realize their innate divinity through the various devotional programs, service activities, and educational initiatives. I pray to Swami to shower His choicest blessings on all of you, the Satya Sai Baba Center, the members and officers. Looking forward to visiting you one of these days. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. An avatar or a universal master, such as our beloved Swami, teaches with his very life as the essence of his messages. And when he does so, he sows seeds of deep spirituality in the hearts of everyone he comes across, everyone he touches. And depending upon the karmic residues of the recipients, if you will, these seeds sprout in different forms. Some take to sadhana and go within, yearning and searching for self-realization. Some take to devotional singing. Some take to community service, and so on and so forth. Among these different gems of devotees who reflect Sai's life and teachings for generations to come, there are some who are special. Among the myriad gems that are scattered around to reflect the light of Sai, there are these diamonds. They come together in unity, in complete selflessness, and take Swami's teaching to a whole different level. They provide a platform for his teachings to be broadcast to the whole world. They provide a home for his devotees. They provide a spiritual sanctuary, if you will, where the tired, confused minds can find rest and peace. One such diamond is the Toronto York Sai Center. And I am blessed and privileged to be offering a message on the 10th anniversary of this wonderful beacon of light. In the last 10 years, there are those who have dedicated their time, their talents, their financial resources to make this center a haven of peace and tranquility. The Toronto Sai Center is, to me and to many others, and to all of you I'm sure, is a beacon of light that shines and will continue to shine strongly amidst life's everyday storms, guiding everyone, irrespective of their faith, irrespective of their beliefs, guiding them to a harbor where they will find truth, right action, peace, love, and non-violence. For those struggling in the stormy seas of religious discord and differences, the York Sai Center is a lighthouse showing the path to a religion of love, to a language of the heart, to the one God who is omnipresent, so that everyone begins to live in love, unity, and oneness. May Swami continue to shower his choicest blessings upon everyone who visits this center, upon everyone who contributes their time, their talents, their financial resources to make this an ideal spiritual center, not for today, but to leave a legacy behind for decades to come, so that in future this center will be a symbol of selfless love and undying faith, a symbol promising and bringing forth the brotherhood of man and fatherhood of God. Jai Sai Ram.
Great. Sai Ram to all. I'm Philip GOSSELIN. I'm the Zone Chair for North America, and I've had the honor to come to visit the York Center several times, and I'm very honored that you've asked me to say a few words on your 10th anniversary. I was particularly moved when I visited you for the Canada 150th birthday, and we all did the human flag. And I wanted to say that 10 years is quite something. It's, even though we know that time is not the key item in spiritual life, anniversaries like this are a chance for us to reflect on all of the joy that we've derived from this center expression of our devotion to Swami, but also it's our chance to reflect on what's happened in the last 10 years, what we're proud of in the sense of gendering joy for ourselves and betterment for the community, and what can we do to improve, or what can we do that we're looking forward to in the following 10 years. So it's my honor to say on behalf of all the devotees of the North America and West Indies and places like that, we wish you all of the love of Swami and all of the blessings of Swami, and I'm happy to be a part of this day with you, and love to everyone. Jai Sai Ram.
My name is BHANTE SARANAPALA. I'm known as the urban Buddhist monk. I would like to extend my blessings and appreciations to the York Region Sai Center for its 10th anniversary. And guess what? I was there at the beginning when they had the inaugural ceremony. I was invited, and I have been there many times. So I'm a big fan of SSSIO organizations, and I really love the teachings of SSSI Baba. And it's so wonderful to see the members and devotees of SSSI organizations doing amazing work in this country to create peace and harmony in the world. And I think the children are our future, and I strongly believe if we can give these human values, good values to the children, and these children are going to spread the message, and they are going to become the better and healthier and stronger citizens of the world. And so what we need is to build a generation of kids with love and compassion and with good conduct and with a heart full of gratitude. And I strongly believe this Satya Sai organization, North York Satya Sai organization, is doing an amazing job. For 10 years they have done so much, and I'm very happy to be a part of this center, and I would like to wish all the best to the devotees of friends, and may there be peace and happiness in the world. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is HABEEB ALLI and I'm here at the Department of World Religions in Toronto, and I take this opportunity to thank and to congratulate the members of the Satya Sai organization that I've worked with for many years, and I'm extending greetings and congratulations message on the Satya Sai Toronto York Center for having their 10th anniversary. I myself have visited them more than once, and I know of the amazing work they do based on the very principles of their founder, the principles of truth, non-violence, love, peace, and right conduct. I hope to continue working with them in the future, and I know for a fact that they are doing a tremendous job in helping our youths to stay out of problems and troubles in the city of Toronto. Thank you, and assalamu alaikum, shanti, peace, and one love.
My most humble salutations at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Baba. My dear brothers and sisters, young adults and children, my most heartfelt congratulations to all of you for this 10th anniversary celebration of the York Center. I'm sure you all must be feeling so proud to have reached this landmark. Our dear Lord Satya Sai Baba's blessings are with you as you continue on your spiritual path and continue to be purified with your service, devotion, hard work, and sacrifices for this beautiful center. I salute each and every one of those devotees, past and the present office bearers and trustees that have given their time and energy to the center. They have served Swami's center with devotion, dedication, and determination. They have all made sacrifices for the bright future of your center. It is my most fervent prayer that you will continue to work together with love, unity, harmony, and continue to engage in spiritual discipline, spiritual thoughts, and spiritual company of each other. You all are truly blessed with this loving and respectful environment and fortunate to have this magnificent place of worship. Continue to serve your center and the community you live in, knowing that Swami is watching over you. And I'm confident that our Lord Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba will bless the center to become the beacon of light and the lighthouse of spirituality, making it the abode of peace and love in Canada. I wish you all the best. Jai Sai Ram.
Dear brothers and sisters of the Sai Center of Toronto, York, Sai Ram. Warm greetings and hearty congratulations from sunny South Africa on this most happy occasion in the life of this magnificent Toronto York Center, my home away from home, when I spent perhaps the best years of my life working with all of you to establish the Satya Sai School of Canada. Thank you for inviting me to offer a message on this most momentous event, the 10th birthday of this most venerable center. The title of my message is A Dream Deferred, a heartwarming story of love and sacrifice. Why this title, you may well ask? What was the dream? Where was the love? And what was the sacrifice? These questions can best be answered to the selfless acts of a man who completed with extraordinary personal sacrifice and commitment 2 challenging tasks, one set by his earthly mother and the other from the mother of all mothers. On a return to India, his mother, a staunch Sai devotee, asked him to build a Sai center in Toronto. For this purpose, Brother Dayal bought 7 acres of land on 9th Line on the borders of Scarborough. When we were looking for land to build a school, Brother Shiva Gopi, who at that time was National Seva Coordinator and head of the school location committee, suggested I phone Brother Dayal Mechandani, whom I had never met. When I phoned him from Edmonton and asked him about the possibility of building a school on the same land, without a thought, he said that we can surely build on the same piece of land. Such was his generosity of spirit. When Swami told him, "The school is my project, make it happen," he and all of you dedicated volunteers assembled here today found meaning and purpose in serving a cause bigger than your own. You took the most selfless action of deferring the dream of building your own center and wholeheartedly supported the school project. I was most touched when you, as members of this center, donated all of the $75,000 you had raised for your own building to sponsor our first kindergarten class. With our beloved Divine Master as director, many dedicated and committed devotees from this prestigious center played major roles with enthusiasm in a 16-year drama that culminated in a grand finale, the construction of a beautiful building in its 4th location as a permanent home in appearance and ambience worthy of the high ideals of its founder. Only when you were satisfied that the school was well set in its 3rd location did you turn your attention to building the center of your dreams. Unfortunately, time does not allow me to mention many others who performed acts of equal sacrifice. However, I would be failing in my duty not to mention a few who command my respect and gratitude for their inspiring and tireless leadership, sacrifice and hard work. They include Shiva and Chandra Gopi and the late Raj Samaru and his dear wife Geeta, who opened their hearts and home to me in my early years in Toronto. They include Satya Podar and his family, who generously embraced the mission of the school as their own. Praful and Vinu Patel for their hammers and their hearts in every location. Dio Gokul for his amazing organizational ability and tireless oversight of these 2 building projects and events like the walk. And your very own youthful Seema Poddar, who helped in laying a strong foundation for the success of the school with their 13 years of dedicated service as teacher and vice principal. It is a truism that a school or a center is much more than the bricks and mortar they are made of. The quality of any center depends on the quality of its membership. With the high caliber of its membership, young and old alike, York has much to celebrate. In my humble opinion, Toronto York has emerged as a model center in Canada, and as such, I feel truly blessed that for some part of my life at least, I was associated with forging enduring friendships with loving and inspiring fellow spiritual seekers. With His abundant grace, May the center continue to flourish as a lighthouse for the noble ideals of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba for decades in the future. And may you enjoy the rest of these celebrations in the company of kindred spirits, dedicating to making a difference as you have done these past 10 years and more, knowing that what we do for ourselves dies with us, and what we do for others remains and is remembered for eternity. Sai Ram.
During my search, one of the senior devotees in the Sathya Sai Baba Center of Toronto, Mr. Dev Gokul, contacted me and invited me to attend a bhajan satsang at a mandir in downtown Toronto. And after that time, we met at the home of Mr. Motilal Dilip Singh in Jobiko. And we met there every Sunday, and the center started to grow bigger and bigger. After searching around, we were able to acquire the present center, which is now named still the Sri Sathya Sai Baba Center of Toronto. And I do enjoy going there very much. I could see that the center is progressing.
A very loving and grateful pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagwan. I wish to offer my gratitude to all of you for giving me this opportunity to be part of this unique function and a landmark event celebrating this day and abode of Bhagwan in Toronto. I feel all the memories flooding back, and I feel grateful that I was part of this center, and I am still in a way, ever since we were in the university campus and then moved into this beautiful building. And wherever in the world I travel now, I do quote our York Center, because I feel this center has reached a stage that it can be very well quoted as an ideal center which has lived and which continues to conduct in a befitting manner for Bhagwan. I pray Bhagwan that it remains as a beautiful instrument for hundreds of devotees to feel His presence, to enjoy His divine play, and be part of the unfolding of His divine mission. On this beautiful occasion, I am inspired to share my thought as a challenge to the center, because I feel you have already achieved what a normal center needs to. But there is one more level which I feel our center can aspire for. And I thought this would be a right occasion to share this inner thought, inner feeling of mine. I always believed Bhagwan came for a purpose, for us to realize that we are one with Him. And He used His organization as a tool for all of us to achieve that truth. And in that process, the Sai centers play a humongous role in giving us the right opportunity, the right environment, and a conducive tools which can be utilized for us to achieve that highest goal. So, as an ideal Sai center, in North America. I would like you all to think and brainstorm as to how we can fulfill the different facets of Bhagwan's vision. If this place is an abode of God, then everything to do with God must be available there. And all the three streams which Bhagwan has given us, spiritual, service and education, must have that fulfillment programs. For example, if somebody wants to study scriptures to know the essence, can our Sai Center provide them with that kind of resources, with that kind of manpower, with that kind of sponsorships, that people can come to the Sai Center to explore various scriptural knowledge? And I'm sure if we look around, we have many elders who have invested their lifetime in studying different scriptures from different walks of life. So if they all come together and pool in and provide certain times in a month, in a week, to share their knowledge about different scriptures and help others who are in quest to learn about it, be it Vedas, be it Bible, be it Quran, be it anything for that matter, be it Upanishads, be it Vedanta. Can there be study for all of that? Can there be an opportunity for people to explore life? Similarly, if people want to explore music or aesthetics or the essence of bhajans, can there be a library? Can there be a kind of resource center which can take people through that journey and help anybody who wishes to learn Sai bhajans, who wishes to understand the nuances of bhajans, the creation of bhajan, can come and explore the Sai Center. Anybody who wants to debate on God, anybody who wants to learn about God, anybody who wants to understand the concepts, various concepts of God from different walks of life, the Sai Center must be a place to do that. So I request you all to think about it and see if we can make this Sai Center as a place to explore, to love, to romance God. And that would be a tribute from our side, an humble offering at the lotus feet of our beloved Master. Once again, I am grateful to all of you for this beautiful opportunity for me to join you, even though not physically. But it's a really big blessing and pleasure for me to be here. And I always miss you all. Thank you very much. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram everyone, this is Karuna Sarup Munshi from Prashanti Nilayam, India, the spiritual capital of the universe. I am very happy to share this moment with all of you, even if virtually, on the 10th anniversary of the Sri Sathya Sai Baba Center of Toronto, York. What a momentous occasion it is. I'd like to begin by first thanking Bhagwan for giving us this amazing embassy of Prashanti Nilayam in the true north, strong and free, because out there the center represents everything that Bhagwan stands for. And apart from that, I do not have any gyan or wisdom to share with you, because the source of all that gyan resides in each of our hearts. So we are all repositories of that love, that wisdom that Bhagwan personified. Though I cannot let this moment pass without thanking all the pioneers who have put in a lot of sacrifice and effort to make this center come together. And particularly the Mirchandani family, their Gokul brother, all the pioneers, the Large, the Shivgopis, Preeti, Didi, Yamuna, everybody who has put in their effort, their hearts into making it what it is today. And to your sacrifice, Brother Chetan Vora, Geeta sister, everybody who were instrumental in getting this center together. I think it has a great role to play as a beacon of Swami's teachings there. And this moment of history is very pertinent because this center represents everything that a society in North America needs right now. An open-mindedness, a broad-mindedness, an inclusive attitude towards life. The way things are panning out, I think the center has a great role to play, and I say Best of luck to everybody. Thank you to everyone who's put it together, and good luck to everyone who's going to come in the next few generations to carry that torch, to be the torch bearers of Swami's message, and to bring sanity into our society, into our country. So thank you all. Bonjour once again, and mercy and Jai Sai Ram.
As we celebrate this momentous occasion and look with hope to our future, let us listen to Brother Dayal, who humbly shares his thoughts and visions for a spiritually vibrant center.
Om Sai Ram. Swami said to me then, in November 1999, make this happen. I know you can. I'm so happy with Swami's blessing and his divine will, our Sai family can celebrate our 10th anniversary in this beautiful divine home. With my mother's wish, strong belief in Swami, and working selflessly and patiently united, we all made it happen. Now in 2018 and 19 years later, I know extend Swami's wish, Swami's loving command to each and every one of you. To those who have been here from the beginning of the center 43 years ago, to our current members, to our future members, our young adults, our children, let us all pledge to continue to make this happen. Step forward, hand in hand, with us as your guides and mentors. We welcome you to contribute your strengths to our flourishing center. Develop new strengths, work with your heads, hands and hearts, embrace all, exclude none. Share and uplift each other with Swami as your guiding light. Make this place for your children and grandchildren. Let us expand Swami's love to our entire congregation, to our communities, all of humanity, to our planet. For as Swami said, your life is my message. With Shraddha and Saburi, faith and patience, and Swami's ever-present blessings, let us unite in his mission of love. Let us all continue to make this happen. He knows you can. Thank you so much, and Om Shri Sai Ram.
Without a doubt, Swami has guided us every step of the way. What has brought us here? A firm belief in the consciousness which powers everything, unwavering faith that with inspired effort comes positive change, an unbreakable bond of love, togetherness, harmony, and unity amongst all. We are blessed to reap the fruit of God's faithful love every single moment. Like Swami says, to whom much is given, much is demanded. We, the members of Toronto York Centre, humbly offer our eternal gratitude to our dearest Lord. As you ask, we pledge. Our every act will be a flower full of the fragrance of love.